Can we talk? Can we talk about staying focused in the midst of any chaos? Can we talk? Can we talk just a moment to let you know that no matter how we feel individually or collectively, no matter what you're personally going through, and all of us are going through our own go through, can we talk about the fact that you need right now in this moment? The most important thing you can do is breathe. Can we talk about that? Can we just talk about that? So, I am Johnny. I am the Mindset Maven, and I am helping us bridge the gap between what we know and what we do. Because there are so many times that we don't regulate the moment. We don't acknowledge what we're in. We don't acknowledge it because we think sometimes if we ignore it, it will go away. That's typically not the case, right? So it's not about fighting against something, it's about recognizing or acknowledging where you are, what you're in, and calm the emotional side of it. Because when we respond strictly from a place of our emotions, because I'm doing soul mastery this year, right? So it's your mindset, your will, an act of your own will, and your emotion. And right now, in the middle of everything, you may feel very emotional, and you may feel like you want to lash out. However, can I tell you that sometimes the decisions that we make when we're emotional, when we're off the chain, probably are not always good. They're probably not always the best. So acknowledge where you are, then gather what you have. I teach this concept of start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. It's called the Shamgar principle. So start where you are. Look at the things you have in your hand. Look at the decisions before the situation occurred, right? And then don't smear what is happening over everything. And be careful what your ear gates and what you're saying with your mouth. You are not defeated. You are not doomed. You are not, okay? Don't say things you don't want to happen, because your tongue identifies what you desire in your life. So no matter where you are, or what you're hearing, or what's going on, there is regulate our emotions. The good news is we can stop that. We can take a moment and pause. When somebody comes in and tells us something and we're in the office, or when somebody does something to us, for us, whatever, or we can take a moment and pause. Pause will help us break the cycle of responding from a place that is not beneficial. I'm going to say that. Don't respond from a place that's not beneficial to you or others. Remember why you're where you are, what your goals and strategies are. Remember that, and don't let other people drive you to some other place. So look at what's actionable. What can you do in the moment? Pause, breathe. If you need to go to a different room, go to a different room for a moment, but then come back, understanding about the decisions you're about to make and how they're going to impact your life and the people that you love, the people that you care about, starting with you. Remember that some things you can't take back. Just saying. Words are very powerful, and actions and reactions are too. So pause and breathe. Focus on what you can control. Name your emotions. whatever the emotion is, right? Name it. And then reframe the chaos. It doesn't mean it means, okay, this is where I am, this is the situation. Now what choices do I have in this moment? And I'm going to say this is that I can't speak for you. I'm gonna speak for me. I'm being very careful about everything I'm listening to and feeding any fear. Hear me, because fear is an emotion. So feeding any fear, because what I feed, what I continue to listen upon, all the things I give to myself, it causes the things in my life to grow. And I'm not interested in fear, chaos. I'm not interested in growing. Now, because I'm a believer, I'm going to feed myself the word of God. I'm going to feed myself gratitude. I'm going to feed myself journaling. I'm going to feed myself praise and worship. I'm going to feed what feeds you is in mindfulness. Whatever feeds you, feed yourself at a higher level. If you're in the middle of something and your emotions are off the chain, if you're in the middle of something and you feel like people are making decisions that may be interesting and may not be profitable or productive for you personally in this moment, but don't do a knee-jerk reaction, because your knee will jerk and you have to make sure you don't kick yourself in the butt. I'm just saying, just be careful. So your plan, your purpose, keep your why before you, because that is the anchor, and trust him. So my closing statement is this for today is if this resonates with you, put something in the chat. And if you can share it with someone else, that's amazing. Because all of us right now need a word, need a positive word on a daily basis. Not just because of where you are today, but because we want to be calm in the midst of this. We want to stay grounded to what matters. We want to look at the purpose of the pause and how important that is to control our controllables. And then to do micro, mini actions to build momentum in the space that we're in. Because it needs to be an act of your will as you realign and you control your emotions. And then as you make choices that are in alignment to your purpose and your destiny, don't allow anybody to cause you to do anything that would be unproductive and unprofitable to you and your household. So somebody told me this, and it's really cute. It says buckle up, buttercup, right? So put your oxygen mask on first so that you can breathe. And then build a team, build a mastermind, build other people, not to stay in the moment or stay in the negativity or the chaos or whatever you want to call your situation, right? But consider strategies. What can you do to be better in this moment? How can you move forward? And that is because the truth of the matter is this: chaos has been there since the foundation of time. Resilience is something that we choose. But whatever you do, it's up to you. So make sure you empower yourself to do what adds value to your life, not just today, but in the long term. Remember to master your soul, to realign the way you're thinking, and to move forward in a way that benefits you, yes, you, and the people who depend on you, love you, and desire the best for you. Keep moving. Every step, every inch matters. I am Johnny. I am the Mindset Maven. And thank you for your subscription, for subscribing to this channel. To There is going to be another recording that comes out talking about taming our emotions, which is so appropriate. And then we're going to talk about, on this channel, we're going to talk about hacking, habit hacking, things you can do to build habits and to actually realign or to that your decision making and the things that you have ahead of you are greater than the things you have behind you. Have a super day.